Welcome back to Indian Trace. I'm going to bring you on the hunt just a little here in Site 4. And I have marked a piece, at least a tip that's smoking behind me. Found quite a few other pieces, need to document them, you know how it goes. Now what I realized as I'm looking at this piece of pottery is that if you have a channel where you share your heart and opinion, and let alone you dare mention anything about your political view if it doesn't coincide with YouTube's, then you get shadow banned, right? Now here's the point. Once that happens, the reason they use that psychologically on people is because once you develop a different habit pattern, which is not to be prompted by Indian Trace or anything on here, let alone how great an artifact they may found, or great many artifacts I may find, it won't matter. Because once a person, through weeks of deconditioning, is not prompted and develops a different habit pattern, even though you might have 3,000 subs, they won't return. You won't return. I wouldn't return. It's all about reconditioning habit pattern as quickly as possible away from what would be beneficial to you, which is the truth, or me, of which I don't know it all. Of course, neither do you. That's the trouble. But if people would have a meeting of minds, and I have to keep my eyes open, not get distracted. Let's go back to the other point. I'm trying to figure out where I am. Site 4, of course. I don't know if that's focusing. Get ranting and raving. So I just really, it clicks a little more every time. Why? And it's not actually dumb. It makes sense. Just stop somebody from seeing something they really want to see, and then they'll just move on. They'll go to the different little things that they like, and it takes an effort, which is why I have about 20 channels. And oh, there's my marker. And I check them manually. I say, hey, what's up with this, with you or you? And I always check them just to see what's new. I don't need to be prompted that there's a new video up or whatever. I've given that up. I never wanted to be reliant on an administration that is like YouTube's, which are fascist. They can't deny it. They don't even defend it. They hide behind analytics and baiting and switching you to things that you're interested in, and they know what you're interested in. So I'll leave it at that. Let's check these artifacts. Whether somebody wants to admit that that is true or not, it is. Unfortunately. Check this out. I'm walking up this wash, and I have been here, and with the bright sun, it's super hard to see. But I saw this. I can't see it through my phone right now, but I think it's right there in the middle. Excuse me. Now look what I found. Definitely worth seeing. Site 4, at least this site, this pod within Site 4, provides super pottery. This site actually also provides very strong pieces of soapstone. At least here in eastern central North Carolina, a big mystery to me. Sizes, see, those are all of their scrape marks right there. It's not plowed, it's not anything. That's there carving this thing out. Sea-tight soapstone. Don't know the mystery of that. It's really cool though. And the pottery. So we have a solid woodland site. We have a solid early woodland site. And as you can see, some of these artifacts are much older. This is a great scraper. This is an older point, this notch point. Then right into the rhyolite here. Solid finding. And sure, a pocket full of brokes, as well as this little quartz LaCroix. It's fantastic finding right there. That's a Guilford. Guilford round. Super nice point. Great find. Very thankful. I don't even know with the sun if all this is coming out. I really have a hard time seeing it at all through the camera, through the face. But this is a good show of Indian Trace. Some good thoughts about the community for artifacts, or good thoughts. I hope everybody finds out there.